There we go. I couldn't find my unmute button. Hi guys! Hi! Oh my gosh, thank you guys for being so kind. Right as I go back, you guys are crazy. Betty, thank you so much for the resub and happy 1 month. Oh my gosh, thank you for the 12 months. And hi Overlord, hi Madel, hi Gecko, hi Dead Grandma, hi Lily, my love. Thank you for the hydrate, Shiro. And hi Christmas, thank you for the head pat, Shiro. And hi Teller. And Anakin, thank you for the 17 months. And also Red, thank you so much. And Overlord, thank you so much. And Vidal, you guys. And hi Alien. Oh my gosh. Hi Ferret Man. I also hold on. So I set up this like cute screen, this cute setup. So we could have like a cute little date night tonight. I forgot my fireworks, so hold on. I have to get my fireworks. Alright, we're chilling. We got fireworks. And Viking, thank you so much for 21 months. I missed you too. And CDQ, thank you guys. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's it's been a while. I'm sorry. Wait, but let me hit that fireworks redeem, because we always gotta honor the redeems in this house. Always. More fireworks. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, you know, not gonna lie, I went to go start stream and I was like, oh bro, I'm kind of nervous. It's been a million years since I streamed last, and I I feel like I have so much to account for. Yes, in my new house. The long hair of the law. Stop. But yeah, so it's been a couple weeks since I streamed last. I'm super sorry about that. I ended up getting really unfortunately sick. I don't want to like divulge too much of my personal details. But you know, I do have some underlying chronic health conditions that sometimes do make illnesses a little trickier, or a little worse sometimes. And unfortunately that happened this time. It's like every time I was like on the verge of getting better, I didn't. But it's okay, because I am finally better. It took like 3 weeks, but I'm finally better. I'm still on some pretty heavy medication though, and so I probably won't be able to stream like super long tonight because it makes me like really fucking drowsy. Sorry to hear about that. It's okay. It's just kind of how life be sometimes. It was just like really bad timing because I also had to move. And let me tell you something. Packing, moving, and unpacking while just like being so ill is just the worst thing ever. And like normally I love moving. I think it's like a fun little thing. You get to like declutter, you get a like new space and set everything up. And this time I was just fighting for my life every step of the way. Like it was so hard. But yeah, so I'm in my new place, and this is my first stream in my new place, and I'm so excited. But I ordered this Ethernet cable twice. And I think both times they got lost in the mail. And so I'm currently streaming off of Wi-Fi. And so if I like randomly cut out or die, let's all blame it on the Wi-Fi. Dude, I know, Venti. It's like, how? Actually, how? It's like, actually, how? Oh, Gecko, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's tough out there. But yeah, no, I am feeling like, I would say like 95% better. But I do have to take oh, Scratch! Wait, let me move myself down a little bit so y'all can see me. See the scribe. There we go. Glasses, thank you, Red. But yeah, so it's just a bit annoying, but we are a-okay now, mostly. Oh yeah, I was saying, like, I'm like 95% better. I just have like some lingering drowsiness and nausea, and like joint pain. It's really annoying from the medicine I'm on right now. But yeah, could you say you got internet lag by not getting cables? Yeah, bet. Smart glasses for smart lost yet? Old! No, it's no, not old. Well, I am old, but not. My joints are achy because the medicine I'm on makes you have achy joints, and it's the worst. I actually feel so fucking old. Like every time I like wake up in the morning, I like I'm just like, God, is this what being 80 is like? But yeah, I'll be off medication, I think, sometime next week. And I'm really looking forward to that because thank you for the Astria. So I wanted to make tonight, like a date night, like a burger date night stream. But I ordered food and I was just like, oh, I can't eat that right now. So if you got food for tonight, I'm so sorry. But look, we have cute like e-food, internet food down there. But also, for anyone who didn't catch my announcements on Discord or on Twitter, I passed the bar. Dude, so they announced the results yesterday at 4 p.m. PST, which is just the worst time ever. So, because like originally they were going to announce it at 6 p.m. And thank you so much for the fireworks. Yeah. There's ever a time for fireworks, it's now. Yeah, because they were originally gonna announce it at 6 p.m. and I was like, great, I can go to work, I can stop by the store, and I can go home. I can look at results and have a nice little cry session by myself. And then they sent out an email on like Wednesday, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna post results at 4." And I was like, "Fuck me," because I know myself, and there would be like no way I would be able to resist the temptation of not looking. And so I was like, "Well, fuck, I'll just have to leave work early so I can go home and have my cry session." And also, thank you guys so much. All your messages are so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, because there truly was not a sliver of hope in my mind that I was gonna pass the bar. If you have been here for a bit, you know that I got the news that my friend passed away the night of the first day of the bar, and God, I was in a bad shape that second day. Like that, like y'all have to understand, like there was a solid moment during the second day where I just like sat there dissociated, cried at my desk, and then got back to the test, and I was just like like I don't remember the afternoon session. I was just like so fully dissociative out of that moment. And so I like walked out of that, sat in my car, and I was like, well, fuck me. No, and thank you, Viking. Oh my gosh, and thank you too, Red, and thank you, Anakin. And it's like I think it's because like for me, I had like done so much practice, Taylor Swift, thank you so much. I did it. But yeah, I practiced so much that like I really felt that I had a handle on like what good performance and bad performance felt like for myself. And I was like, oh, there's no way. There's no way. But I did it, baby. I did it. Yeah, thank you, Alien. It's yeah, also like God, when I went to the website and I saw the results, I had such a violent reaction. Like I saw the pass and the way I like immediately fell over just sobbing. No, Taylor Swift, that's so real. But also, huge congrats to you too for passing. I don't know what year you did it, but hella proud of you. Did I hit my wall or something? No, violent as in just like my emotions were so big. Like, I haven't sobbed that hard in so long. Like it was so embarrassing, the noise I made. And I'm actually so glad I live alone now. Like Lumi, my poor cat, was just like, brother, are you okay? Like like she ran to the room and it's like, dog. And thank you for the hydrate. Hold on, actually my bottle's on the floor. Oh yeah, Taylor Swift, your Towery, that's right. And it was last year. That's right. Oh my god, sorry. It's been so long, man. But now we did it. We both did it. And Funds, thank you so much for 28 months. Happy on birthday to all. Happy birthday to your grandma. Happy bar passing the purple. Happy DoorDash to me. And happy BMOG is beautiful. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah to all the above. Yeah, no, Lumi was just like, she was concerned. Oh shoot, is my bot off? Hold on, let me turn Streamlabs on. Oh my god, it's been so long I have to re-log in. Alright, where are you, Cloudbot? Inactive! Turn on, you dumb hoe. There we go. Alright. Cloud, it should work again if you want to try a command. Yeah, there we go. But goodness, yeah. So that happened yesterday, and the relief I experienced in that moment, because I had genuinely already gone through all 5 stages of grief about this. Like I had been just like, yeah, I failed. I absolutely failed. I know I failed. And that's okay. You know, I got sad. I got mad. I got whatever the other stages are. And, you know, I like already so mentally accepted that I would have to retake it. I had like alerted my bar prep course, like, because they were like, oh, like early signups. And I was like, yeah, sign me up, baby. I was like, yeah, sign me up. And I was like, then what else did I do? I told I kept telling my boss, I was like, yeah, you know I can't take that much time off again, but like, here's a couple weeks I'll need to take off to like retake the bar. Yes, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. I fully went through all of that, and like, I was so stressed out over the thought of having to take it again, because like it's just like time and expense. And yeah, CDQ, thank you. And Radical, thank you so much. Astria, real for real now. I was doomsday prepping because, like, you gotta understand. The bar's fucking hard, dog. And I was like, I don't know if I could pass it on a good day, and that was really just one of the worst days of my life. And yes, Venti, absolutely, you too. The bar is stupid dumb. It is. Made by Satan himself, actually. Like, why do we do this? But yeah, I did it. And just the relief of like not having to go through bar prep again and not having to take time off and not having to spend so much money, because like everything about bar prep is so expensive, like the courses, the tests, taking time off work, and I was just like fuck. But I did it. I passed. Yeah, and I'd have to like not stream even longer. I was like so espresso depresso about the whole thing. And so when I saw that pass, wait, hold on. Let me just stop. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I super appreciate it. You're here. I know this is like hella pixelated, but I just wanted to put this on screen because I'm so proud of it. Thank you, Taylor Swift. And oh my gosh, Lily, we got it up. Oh my god, Viking! I just got this giant fucking pop-up from Steam. Stop it. And hi, Mina Kalu. But thank you so much. This is gonna be so fun to play. Man, thank you. I appreciate it. You're gonna make me cry. Is that all it is? Oh no, don't be sorry, Viking. It just startled me because like I'm streaming off of Wi-Fi right now, and I like everything that pops up, I like get nervous that it's my internet crashing. Here, let me make this safe to show on stream, but I'll show you what the website looks like. It's so annoying. Like it's genuinely so offensive how lack of fanfare there is. And Kote more mode. I'm so sorry, I feel like butchered your name. Hi everyone, hi Astria, I don't even know, but I subscribed to this channel. Hell yeah! Well, welcome in and happy to have you here. Yeah, but the website, it has the most just like absolute lack of fanfare, and it's so rude and offensive, and I can't believe that that's how I found out that I won. Pass. Desktop save. Independent. Oh no, not that thing. Where did this go? But this is the whole page that tells me I passed. This is the thing. This is the web page I spent 4 fucking years of my life working for. Like, this is fucking it. It's actually just so offensive. I was so mad. Like, they could have, like, if any of you guys have, like, done school in the last, like, 10 years, and if you had to use, like, Camino or anything, and you know how, like, when you submit an assignment and Camino, like, does surprise confetti? They didn't even have that! This is a win. You're a winner. You went out lawyering. Yeah. I did. No, actually, Lily, it's so rude. It's so rude. But Yeah, it has been a little challenging though because some of my friends did not pass, and it is. I do want to delete that. Thank you. It is a little hard, like wanting to celebrate, but having to also like be there to support a friend. Um, it has "we don't care" written all over it. Yes, it's like you like here, damn. And Icy Rabbit, thank you so much for the resub, and thank you. Goddamn, that's so interesting. Wait, let me look up that dish. I want to know what it is. How is that? Pelmeni? Pelmeni. Oh, those almost look like tortellini. You know? Those look tasty. Am I already interning, working? Are you gonna be able to just say you're better than Kim K? I have started working at my company. I was able to convince them that they should let me be a lawyer at our company. And so I'm doing a split time. I'm working 30% of my time as a lawyer and 70% as a scientist. And so far what I've been doing for the last, because I started that a couple weeks ago, and what I've been doing has been mostly like clerical work, because obviously I'm not, I wasn't a lawyer then. But I do have patent bar, and so I was able to do like, patent filings and stuff like that. But genuinely, most of what I had been doing was clerical work. Asian Voodoo, thank you so much for 25 months. But once I finish the swearing in ceremony, I'll be able to work as a full-fledged lawyer. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'll give you a 10% discount on me as your lawyer since this is a promotion. No, actually, it is a little frustrating because I had to negotiate pay in a way that like I'm not getting a raise, but it's okay because experience cries, but it is what it is. And I love hags. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. No, Icy Rabbit, it's so lame. It's so lame that they did it this way. They could have been like, hey, congratulations. Congratulations. And CDQ, what I believe there was some tradition about making 100 origami stars for luck, and was by building 100 plus gunpla the last year. Good luck for you. Okay. And I, Toki, how are you? Yeah, I said it in Discord, but I just want to take a second to say it here too. But, law school and bar prep and law school, it was very stressful and a lot of work and a lot of work. And it really was such a, like, I don't know, like, mental vacation being able to come hang out with you guys on Discord and on stream and chat with you guys, and having, as if you haven't noticed, I'm a bit of a workaholic and type A, and I can only relax sometimes if I have a scheduled productive relax. And so streaming was like such a great way to like structure in relaxation time into my life. And like, I don't know, like I don't know how to express like how grateful I am that you guys let me have such a wonderful place to be a no-brain silly purple guy. And Gotem, I don't know why you're here either, but I welcome you in and I hope you stay. Yeah, see, like I'm sure not figuring out I'm a workaholic is like very surprising to all of you guys. No one ever saw that coming. But yeah, baking, right? It's like a little bit of just a little bit of permission to myself to like take a break and have fun, because otherwise I would just work more, you know. You know. Um, but yeah, no, it's good. Asian voodoo. I did silence Discord, you ass. Lovingly. I say that with all the love in my heart. You gave us a place to be silly, no brain puffballs. No, it's you know, mutual beneficial, right? Want to know the worst part of being a lawyer? Just like med school, the schooling is harder than the job. Yeah, you know what's so funny is like that's what my law mentor has been telling me for months. Because like I'm. Good night, good time. Have a great night. Because you know, she's just like genuinely, it's so okay. You will like, it's fine. Like, she's like, I only know like 4 laws that are relevant to my daily life, and the rest I don't remember. And I was like, slay, girl. I won't tell anyone else that. It almost feels like you've been scammed, real. Yeah, one of my professors, he's retired now, but he used to do criminal prosecution. And my pussy, thank you. Girl, I had a proud dad moment. He said, "That's the bar." Oh. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. But yeah, so my professor, retired criminal prosecutor, was like, yeah, no, I only ever cared about the rules of evidence. Fuck every other law. I was like, great, cuckoo. But I'm just so excited. I do need to figure out how to get sworn in though, because like, again, like I said, I was so prepped to fail that I like was ignoring all of the emails from my school that was like, yeah, you know, here's like post-bar things that you should do and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, that don't apply to me because I'm going to fail. Now I have to go back and like read all my emails and be like, shit. I gotta figure out what my next steps are. More pussy, no. No. But yeah, no, it's a lot has happened over the last couple weeks. I moved, I passed the bar. Oh, I've been playing so much Nikke too. When I first got sick and I was taking some time off of work, I played so much Nikke. And I'm currently at chapter 41, and yeah, no, it's been great fun. I love this game so much. I was really hoping that I could get caught up by the time the half anniversary was happening, but I was just too tired with all of the moving stuff happening. And how move was fine. It was getting everything packed was really hard when I was so sick. It took a lot longer and was a lot it was just really challenging. It's just really challenging to get that done. Gosh, yeah, but I got it all packed and I hired movers, which if you are in the position to hire movers, it's just the best thing in the world, because you're just like, take my stuff from point A to point B, please, thank you. please think. And hi, Phantom. I am back, and I'm not stinkier than ever. I'm clean and I smell great. I'm clean and I smell great. And Red, I saw that you started playing too. How do you like it, my Lord King? And yes, Viking, I got all the Azerlane girlies. I did have to blast through the last DOA event because I forgot that I didn't finish it. And so I was like, fuck, I was grinding both events simultaneously. And hi, Neon. Thank you so much. The movers were updated. My movers were, there were 3 guys who showed up for my move. One of them was on the younger side. He was like maybe mid-20s, and then the other 2 were, maybe like 35 to the 45 range, not really sure where. The younger guy was like, hey, that's a lot of things you have there, because I just had this like pile of anime figure boxes. I was like, yeah, they're collectibles from like games and stuff. And they were like, he was like, yeah, is it like Dragon Ball? And I was like, yeah, like Dragon Ball. But then the 2 older guys were just like side-eyeing the shit out of it, and I was like, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, I don't care. Yeah, I do have a couple figures that are on the more looter side, and when they picked those up, they were just like, I think it was my Super Sonico collection that really sent them into the abyss, because I have some Super Sonico ones that are less close than not. Oh, well, Alien, I keep all of my figure boxes, the original ones, mostly for moving, because I used to move a lot, and so it's like easier to keep the boxes and just put them back into it. And most figure boxes have large photos of the figure on them and big clear windows into the box so you can see the figure. And I had put like a lot of the smaller ones into like, bigger cardboard boxes so they'd be easier to move. But I have some bigger ones that are just easier to keep out of boxes, and some of them maybe were more lingerie than clothes. I think my favorite one is here. Wait, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. So I had this one. This is one of my like favorite figures. I think it's so beautiful. But the box for this just has there's just so much tits everywhere. And one of the older guys was carrying this box around, and I was like, ha ha ha. And hi, Bag Chips. How are you? And Dora was your 3rd pilgrim after both Scarlets. Dude, that's so lucky. Proud of you. I hope it was my cosmic influence that got that to your side. I'm good. How are you? I'm great. I'm finally on the mend from being sick. I passed the bar, and I'm back at streaming in my new home. Basically, everything's wonderful. Oh, I know, CDQ. It's just the whole everything is out on that one. and like it's a large figure, and the has a lot of images of her, and I was just like, oh man. Oh man. Is Lumi doing all right? Lumi, my sweet child, was not doing all right for a little bit. She did not take the move super well, but she's a cat, you know. So after like a week or so of her hiding under blankets and being an anxious child, she's mostly back to normal. She's still a little jumpier than normal, but yeah, she took the move hard. And Phantom, now that I passed the bar, I need to know how to get away with felony evasion. No. Well, I am not your lawyer. Respectfully, lovingly, I am not your lawyer, so I will have to request that you go ask someone else. In CDQ, I put the smaller figures in like bigger boxes, but like that Sonico figure in particular, it's so large. Like the box is so large, and it just like it didn't make sense to put it in another box, because that was just like, it would just take the whole box, you know. And so I was like, oh, it'll be like, we can just carry that one over. But fool me, forgot that normies would think it's weird. And Silver, well, thank you so much. And Lomo, thank you so much for the 29 months. Yeah, no, Viking, you got it. It's just like, yeah, cats are very space oriented, and they're very routine creatures. And so like I think moving no matter what the cat, it will always be hard on them. And Lumi in particular is just like, she's already anxious. And so it was a time, but she's also 95% better. The younger guy didn't see that one. I bet he did, but he didn't say any comments to me about it, so I'll take that as a win. Did I give her something to calm her down? No, I was worried about trying any like of the calming medication on her, because I have never tried it before, and I was just like worried that, like, you know, if something went wrong, that would just be another thing that went wrong. And I was like, you know, we'll just give her love, pets, and treats, and she'll get there. And she did. She's basically back there. And hi, Livy. Thank you for the hydrate. My tea is finally sippa temperature. Finally sippa temperature. Delightful. Oh, and I haven't gotten the new cat tree for her yet, because I've been so slow unpacking that I'm basically done with my room. I'm done with like my room, my bathroom, and the kitchen, but there's like a lot of like little things that I still need to like unpack, that I've just kind of like taken over like my dining area and part of my living room, and I think that space would be like where the cat tree would go. So I'm gonna wait until I'm fully unpacked and settled before making any more furniture purchases, you know. And back, Justin, thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. You fully unpacked after 2 years. Yeah, I've been, over the last like 2 weeks, I've been, you know, I've still had to go to work because we're running some really crazy projects right now, and I really just like can't take more time off even though I'm sick. And Lilbert, thank you so much. You just described my dream. So I've like go to work, come back, do like half a box, then go die because I was still so ill. But I'm hoping now that I'm like actually truly feeling better that I'll be able to finish everything in the next like week or so. Phantom, you had to give me a good question to come back to. Well, respectfully, I am not your representing you. Good luck though. Astria, we're contaminating the samples with my germs. No. No, I'm not contagious. I have made sure like 10 times via doctor that I'm not contagious. Most of what is making me sick is my underlying conditions, if you would. Oh my gosh, 50 stream streak, you're kidding. Thank you, Lone Wolf. 50th time of trying to check out this book, and you know, you just gotta keep coming back until you check it out, man. You'll represent me pro bono for what? For what? I don't need it. I'm contagiously sweet. Ah, thank you. And Cord, hi, welcome back. And back into the void you go. Well, go pay attention to your wife. Soon to be dad. Have I played the new Genshin GTA game, NTE? No, I haven't. I really want to though. It looks so fun. And Cesarion, thank you so much. I did it. Thank you for the fireworks. Thank you. Where'd they go? Yeah. Yeah, no. That's been good. You know, I know that I've been like off of social media and off of Discord for a while, and definitely off of streaming, but I would say, especially after the news of yesterday, it's been net positive. Now that I'm feeling better. There's a character that will fit my vibe. You know what? H&M is that a couple people have said that, and I don't know what character they're referring to. What character do you think will be? Chloravia being wives again. One of my favorite ships. They're so good. They're so good, man. I went to you into a local library a few weeks back and picked up a physical book again. Fun! Oh, bro. When I moved, I had to get rid of more of my books. I didn't have many books left after my last couple moves. But I had to narrow down the selection again. And it was really fucking sad. And there were some I was really, really, really upset to part with. I did cry over books. I did, in fact, cry over books. But one day, I'll have a giant house with a giant library, and I will get all my beloved books back, and it'll be great. And good night, Gecko. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hi, though. I super appreciate it. I know it was big sad. I did, Viking. It was genuinely so fucking upsetting. Oh, wait, Viking. I think you'll feel this one in your soul. I had to get rid of my... Well, I didn't have to. It was just a choice I made of all the books I had to get rid of. But I did get rid of my Fables collection because, God, for as much as I love Fables, so if you guys don't know, Fables is a comic book series, and it's personally my favorite comic book series that like I have ever read in my life. And I had almost all of them and most of the side stories. And like, I don't know, I cannot recommend that series enough. It's just a beautiful story. The art is incredible. Everything about it is just, oh, so good. But if you guys know, like comic books, because I bought them in the like, you know, bound volumes, but like they're big and they're heavy and they're just, they take up a lot of space, especially when it's a series that big. And you know, I have read the series like 5 times. And I was just like, I think this has got to be one that I gotta let go. And I cried like a baby. I cried like a baby. Yeah, that one did cut deep. Oh, I thank you for that, Pat. Yeah, I think out of all the books that I got rid of, that one definitely was the hardest. But God, comic books are just so big. That series is so long. There were just so many of the books, and I was like, man, I haven't cracked these open in like years. It's gotta be time. Yeah, so I wanna get the ebook versions of them just so I can still have it. But man, yeah, I don't know. There's just something about physical versions. Something about physical versions. Oh, that's not how you spell that. That's also not how you spell that. Oh my god. Yeah, I do believe that Fables is still going on, but a couple of the I think it might have actually finished. Yeah, it was finished. Because I was gonna say the main story ended quite a while ago, but then they had a couple like mini series that popped out later. Yeah, I just had to go check on the internet and see. But this is it if you were curious about it. Yeah, because I was gonna say there's something that came out in like 2020 something. Yeah. But no, it's an incredible series. 10 out of 10. Hyper recommend it. They have my favorite spin-off series that they did was I really love Cinderella's. I thought it was so good. And a lot of the spin-off series you can read separately without needing all of the backstory, but I recommend the whole thing. Yeah, they made a Telltale Games adaptation of the Big Bad Wolf one, which I forgot the name of it. Oh, I'm a bad friend. Bad friend? Like the comic series is my friend, LOL. And Lilac, thank you so much, my love, for the 21 months. So happy to see you. So it's like an anthology. No, because there's definitely like a main series that has this like a hyper cohesive plot for like a solid amount of time. But then there's like a bunch of side stories that came out during it and after it. I think if you go to the link I posted, yeah, if you scroll way down, you'll see the spin-offs. Very sick, but I'm here. Yeah, please get some rest, my love. I don't want you staying sick. Don't pull at me. Don't pull at me. The Wolf Among Us. That's the one that they did. Because I was going to say, I thought there were 2 werewolf ones, but The Wolf Among Us is the one that got adapted into a video game. And the video game is super fun. I liked it. Yeah, there were so many volumes. I think I had most of them except some of the spin-offs. They were my beloved collection. Yeah, so there's 22 of the collected editions, because I had the collected editions, but I think if I buy them again, I'd get the deluxe editions, because those ones had they had like cool things tied into them too. I've held them in my hands and they're beautiful. And they're beautiful. But yeah, fuck no, I was sad. And I think even with how many I got rid of when I actually moved, I think, now that I'm like getting a better idea of all the shelf space that I have, I'm like, fuck, I think I need to get rid of some more. I'm like, I already slimmed down so hard. I had to get rid of more. But it's okay. Such is life. Such is life. I've also, speaking of my anime figures a while back, but I did also have to get rid of a bunch of my anime figures. I'm still because what I did when I moved is I was like, okay, here are the ones that I know I'm not going to want to keep, but there's a lot that are really hard decisions. So I took a lot of them with me to my new place, and I'm going to put in the ones I really want to keep, and anything that's left over is going to have to hit the road, Jack. Need more space for loot Sonic goes. Yeah, bet. Yeah, bet. Could have raffled them off. Oh, my figures? Yeah, I mean, there were so many that I got rid of that it was just kind of like a bulk of them that was like a little too much to deal with. But maybe when I get rid of the next round, because there's going to be some that are a little nicer and more expensive, maybe I'll get rid of some of them. We don't dox her for that. Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't mute that in time. I am a figure hoarder, because I did what Lone Wolf just said, is that I was like, I went through this thing where I was like, oh man, I have adult money and an adult space, and I can do what I want, and I can buy what I want. And the awful thing about figures is most of them you buy on pre-order, and so you see them and you're like, I want that, and I'm gonna buy that right now. And then but then when they actually get to you, like 6 months or a year later, and you're just like, ah, fuck, well now I have this thing, and I have like 10 other of these things, and I don't have room for these things that I bought 2 years ago. And now I'm fucked. No, alien, same. I was just like, I have learned, it took a couple years of collecting to learn, but I've done a learn. I have gotten better on just like buying shit, but it was, yeah, no, rough. Getting too real, I'm sorry. Yeah, like at my last place, I just had like so many figures that were just sitting in boxes like under my desk or like in the closet, that like what we had just talked about, I had like pre-ordered once upon a time, and then they showed up, and you're just like, well, fuck, now I have this thing that was just a concept at one point. But now it's here and I have to deal with it. I know it's blasphemy, but there was no space. Okay, I found it. And Viking, I did not look at the thing you sent because I wanted to react to it live, and it took a long time, but we'll do it tonight. Don't you worry, baby. So you'll get the live real reaction, and it'll be great. I realized, because I just found it again in Discord, because I took screenshots of it at the time, but I thought it'd be more fun to scroll. I realized it's almost been a month, and I have thought about this multiple times when I was not streaming because I was sick, and I was like, God damn it, I should have just done this. Because you remember when you first posted this, and I was like, oh, I'm tired. I'm going to do this the next time I stream. And then I fucking died. Like, the amount of regret I've had, and I'm just like, you should have just done it. But I've been looking forward to reading through this so much. You don't know. So we'll yap a little bit more and then we'll look at it soon. How's that sound? Give the figures to you. Listen, babe, if you lived closer, I would. And hi, Nexo, how are you? I hope you've been well. And hi, Melise. I know it's been so long. Oh no, Viking. Oh no. This is no, it's you no, don't worry. I am so excited for this. It's like I just I don't know. I get so emotional when people put in any kind of effort to showing that they care about me. And so I will maybe cry reading this because it's something you spent effort and thought on, and I don't know, it just means a lot. And then Donnie, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because you see this? You see this? You see this? Ah, pass, baby. Your heart and soul want to draw, but your body is too weak. Rest your body. Rest it. Because if you push it too hard, you'll stay sick, and then you'll be like me. Don't be like me. Do people buy them? Figures? Yeah. I have a friend who is like a Depop reseller queen. She, like, I don't know if you guys know that kind of person, but she is just like I have a couple like reseller friends who do that, and Lord, they make bank reselling shit. I don't know how they do it, but it's crazy. But her and I have copped a deal, and she's gonna resell them for me, and we're gonna split profit. Because with figures, with anime figures, reselling them is interesting because there's some figures that are like, you know, lesser quality, and so, you know, they originally like weren't worth a lot when you first bought them, but then on the resale they're worth even less. So then it's like, ah man, is it even worth the shipping? And then there's some that, you know, that maybe they never had like a secondary print, or like they're really rare, and so even if they've been like out of the box and like, you know, sitting on a shelf, they're still like worth more than what they used to be because of that scarcity. And well, I guess long story short, it's like with any collectible, really. And so there's like some you can sell for like a mighty fine profit, and some, you know, you might be better off just like throwing a Goodwill. But yeah, I do have some that I'm getting rid of that I know are still worth a penny. And so those I'm looking forward to getting sold off, because I'm like, yes, recoup the money from the move. Exactly, Vandani, exactly. Because it's like my friend and I agreed for the lesser quality figures, you know, we're gonna list them for cheap, because I'd really rather they just like go to a good home for like someone who cares about the character, you know. Because like all of the ones I'm getting rid of, like I loved at one point, and some I still love, and it's sad to get rid of. And so I'm like, I want them to go to a place that will love them. Exactly, Alien, exactly. Like some figures are crazy. Like there was this one Yoko figure from Gurren Lagann that was like one of my like holy grail figures for a really long time. Let me see if I can find it. And it's like resale was insane. Like the cheapest I had found once upon a time was like $900, and it originally had sold for like less than like 100. Yes, wait, there she is. It's the altar one. But oh my god, I just saw one on eBay for like $500. Oh, that's the one. So like this figure, because I bet this one's still new in box. This figure is an older figure that had like a super limited run of it, and ones that are new in box sell for about that much. Ones that have been pre-owned are a lot cheaper, but yeah, so like I just saw a pre-owned on eBay for only $500. Hell yeah. But still, it was a big ass collective figure with not safe for Genshin women, and each of them cost like $1,000. Sheesh. Yeah, right. And then it's like they're like garage kits, or like ones that are one-off made by like really skilled sculptors. That costs a lot. That costs a lot. Actually, you know what, Alien? I think I know what you're talking about. I think I saw that. Imagine paying for a figure for 36 months. Yeah, no. Couldn't be me. I think the most I've spent on a figure was probably the Amelia one I have. I have this like really gorgeous Amelia figure that I like had to have, but then I was like, oh my god, when it came time to pay for it. Amelia figure, it's called like Crystal something or other. Yeah, because when this one first came out, it was, yeah, this one. Gorgeous, stunning, gorgeous, stunning. Did I buy myself anything for passing the bar? Yeah, I C2'd Nefer and Loma in Genshin Impact. Because I've spent so much money on my move that I'm just like feeling a little broke at the moment. But I might just C6 Loma to be a little present for myself, but I also might just not spend a lot of money and call it a day. Because like I bought a lot of new furniture, and I had movers, and I had like a little bit of rent overlap, and I don't know, it's just a lot of money, and I was like, I don't like spending that much money. And the least, thank you so much for the 10 stream streak. Sounds like a good present. Yeah, because when Lama and Nefer first dropped, I wasn't far enough in the story to have met them yet. But I'm a bit of a Genshin completionist, and I was like, well, I want them. But then I was like, shit, I wish I had like got their C2, because their C2s are both really, really good. I don't know if you have like read Lama's constellations, but like, holy shit, dog. I hadn't, because I was like, well, I don't have them, so I'm not gonna read it so I don't get tempted. But like, oh my god, Lauma's cons are insane, especially her C6. Like, normally C6s are like very good things to have, but like Lauma C6 had me on my knees. I was like, shit. No, exactly, Alien, exactly. Like, I don't like to look at cons when I'm not gonna con them. And Zodiac, thank you so much for gifting to Melise. Aww. I hope you've been well, by the way. Happy to see you. And Funds, what have we talked about? We talked about how I was sick. We talked about the bar. We talked about my move. We talked about Nikkei a little bit. Now we're talking about anime figures. Yeah. Oh, now we're talking about Genshin. No, Venti, only Nefer is R1, and that was because I got a lucky pull. I didn't try for that, because I was like, oh, her weapon scales nicely, but not enough to like spend money on, you know? I've only ever R5'd one weapon on purpose. I have a couple of the standard banner weapons at R5 because of just like how much I've pulled, you know. And thank you for the hydrate, Silver Wolf. I appreciate it. One thing I was really excited to do in my move is because now that I'm not sharing like kitchen cabinet space, I have a bit more kitchen cabinet space, even though my kitchen's a little bit smaller. And I was able to make like a really cutesy tea cabinet with all my teas on display, and all my tea sets are out. I don't know, I just like love tea so much, and I was so excited to have that. And red, that's so fucking exciting. I can't wait. No, Viking, there was a lot of pain in that statement. The fucking, you know that series that's like the weapon series that came out on like the original banner, the like, I forgot what it's called, but it's like the Mondstadt-ish looking one with like all of the blades are blue. Yeah, the Skyward series. Thank you so much, Venti. Brother, fuck ass Skyward spear haunts my pulls. I have gotten that spear so many fucking times. I think like I genuinely could have had like an R9 of that spear because I've got it so many times. That one, and then the Skyward bow, both of them. And I'm like, yeah, couldn't even be the sword. I actually used the Skyward sword. But no, I think I've only gotten that like twice. And Kokyu, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. I did it. I passed. I passed. Wait, oh. I'm gonna put that on the moon, actually. Here, let me make it a little smaller. No, click that thing. Perfect. It's perfect. But yeah, no, I have the spear and the bow R5'd, and those were not on purpose. I used the Skyward blade on my Jean, but I also rotate it sometimes to Kaya when I play him as support. I haven't tried it on Bennett though. I'm pretty happy with my Bennett build. I've never wanted for much on him, I think. Goku. Well, unless you're looking to do anything in the IP realm specifically for biotech, I don't think I'd be much help for you. But thank you. I appreciate that you think I would be worthy of your clientage. And you've been swamped with graduation stuff since it's your last semester. Oh my gosh, wait, Nexo. I'm so proud of you. Your last semester? Bro, and that means it's finishing in the next like month or so. Oh my gosh, congrats. Do tell when you've graduated. I would love to say congratulations to you. That's so exciting. It is so much work though, isn't it? Like there's so many forms and paperwork, and you have to sign up to walk and grab all your regalia and blah 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 blah. 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh, I'm sure it'll be such a relief to be done. So proud of you, dude. Um, Gosh, yeah. Never doubt a French Canadian. I managed to make fries, cheese, and gravy a national dish. I mean, shit, that sounds great. Oh, and you're starting soon. Oh my gosh, Venti, that's so exciting. I'm sure that's scary though. Like big changes like that are scary, but I hope the excitement will outweigh the nervousness. Ooh, you're gonna be making more visual novels with friends and comics at different platforms because you don't have a plan for your future right now. Well, let me tell you something. Not many people have a plan. Not many people do. And I think what you just said is a plan. So don't sell yourself short, okay? And I will be cheering you on every step of the way. You've really adapted to your cheapy style 100% more. I saw in the screenshot that you posted that you had gone to that style for what you were currently working on. And I love that style. You know how much I love that style. Wait, where did it go? Where did it go? I think it's so fun. Because it's like, I am always just so amazed, like how many expressions you can pull off with that style. Well, that's great. The best part about coding is how you can copy and paste what you already made for later. That's awesome. I'm sorry, Venti. Well, hopefully we can get you to a calmer state tonight. But I want to go through something right now, and it's Viking and I just hinted at it a little bit. So let me put it up on this screen. I think this would be a good place to put it. Because once upon a time, about 2 months ago, I had a birthday. And during the birthday, I had a really lovely gift of do you remember how Korn made that really sweet Pokemon video about how if I was a Pokemon trainer, what would it do, baby boom? And Viking was inspired to make a similar thing, but it's what would my fantasy. I didn't look at it because, and I've been putting off looking at why can't I add Discord? I've been putting off looking at it because I wanted to do a live react to it. Window capture? Is it window capture? I think it's window capture. Yeah, let's not make that visible just in case I picked the wrong thing. Discord. Okay, perfect. That is what I wish to do. Okay, finally I can add this. But yeah, so Viking posted this at the end of the beginning of April, and I was like, I'm gonna look through this on stream so that we can react to it together, and it'll be super fun. And then I got sick, and then I moved, and that didn't happen. We are doing it now, baby. And there we go. So this is posted in Discord under other games if you want to scroll up a bit and go look at it. Let me size it right. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, do you not want me to go through it on stream? I don't. If you're not comfortable with that, I can look at it privately later. I just thought it would be fun to experience it together. But totally your call. Sniffer. No, please do. Okay, great. Perfect. The plan has been working. But after putting it off for too long, we are here, and I'm so excited to read through it. Yeah, get in the public, Viking. But hold on one quick second. I need to blow my nose real quick. Oh God, yeah. Part of the sickness I had, one of the things that I had is I had a sinus infection on top of everything else. And while that's like mostly gone, I've just had the most annoying, like constant runny nose. It's been driving me insane. So if I have to blow my nose a couple times during stream, please forgive. But let's do it. All right. So I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this out loud as we go. But truly, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for doing this, Viking. I think it's so sweet. Okay, so during the birthday stream, when we were reviewing the Astria as a gym leader video, I was playing Age of Wonders 4, hereafter Age of Wonders 4 on my other stream, and I was inspired. Age of Wonders 4 is a high fantasy 4X strategy game akin to Fantasy Civ. Oh, sick. The big feature is creating custom factions, and so I had the thought, what if I created one based off of Astria? It took a little time because I had to play through a few matches to unlock some of the options, but here's the result. Oh, that's so fucking sick. Oh my gosh. Also, wait, Flans, you had a sinus infection too. Let's go. Sicky buddies. Okay, I chose elves as the basic race because they seemed suitably mystical. Get out of here, emotes. And I gave them the inner radiance racial trait due to their celestial nature. I was originally going to give them Pegasus mounts as well for my preference, but Pegasi and Age of Wonders look kind of halfway too. They really. Wait, I have to look this up. Age of. I can't spell. Age of Wonders for Pegasus. Images. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Yeah, I understand your aesthetic choices. They're so interesting. I kind of love them. I kind of don't. Yeah, Google it real quick. I'll understand your design, your aesthetic choices. Wait, let's see. Oh, not Zoom. Excellent. I was like, okay, how does this pop up? Because I cropped Discord a little bit so you don't see all the servers and stuff that I'm in. It's fine. I see, Viking. I agree. These guys are sick. So these are the Elfkin with inner radiance. That's so cool. They look so dope. I love the glowy in the eyes. Again, the culture is basically what trope or archetype your civilization is based off, with some examples being feudal, your classic medieval pastiche, dark, which is basically Mordor from Lord of the Rings, barbarian, which is pretty self-explanatory. You chose mystic for my civilization as its focus. It's a magic-focused civilization with an emphasis on scholarship, study, and the astral arts. Bro, it's like it was made for me. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, does that crop? Fuck, it crops. Shit. Fine, I'll uncrop it a bit. No one judge my Discord, okay? No one judge my Discord, okay? Alright, but we have, a culture of scholars driven to study every corner of the astral sea. They prefer to find answers through research and arcane powers. That's so cool. Show you my sussy channels. I think you'd only be able to see my Discord though, not the servers I'm in. It's perfect. It's perfect. Oh, the Age of Wonders series is known for having absurd levels of depth to its settings and faction maker. That's so fucking cool. Okay, in addition to the base culture, you get 2 society traits, which are additional bonuses that allow you to tweak how your faction functions. Of course, I picked for theme over function, so the first one I chose was Ancient Wise Ones. Because I'm ancient and allegedly wise. Because per the lore, I've been a librarian since the dawn of time. Per the lore. You mean my truth, my actual bibliography? Thank you very much. The second big was astrological diviners, in keeping with her Librarian of the Stars bit. Bit! This which is a trait that gives big bonuses when the stars align. Wait, that's sick! Wait, click. There we go. Whoa. They study the stars, channeling their blessing when they act under their guidance. Every 10th turn, your units gain aligned stars. Non-hero units drafted, raised, or summoned during a 10th turn permanently gain born under the stars. That's so cool! Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. There we go. City structures and special province improvements completed during 10th turn grant 100 knowledge. That's fucking sick. And look at them! They're so cool looking! Because I'm assuming these guys are changing what they look like based on what, like, as you add in details. God! That's fucking sick! This game's crazy! The next choice is starting Tome of Magic. In Age of Wonders 4, there are packs of 5 to 6 researchable items, unit spells, passives, along with a theme, and which tomes you pick are how you customize your empire over the course of the game. You're making me want to play this game. For the starting tome, I chose the Tome of Discipline. Its theme of monks and martial arts may not seem on brand at first, but there are 2 big reasons I picked it. First, everything else I picked was Astria aligned, which is keeping with my theme, but at some point it's over-specialized. Second, though I'm blurring the line a bit between lore Astria and IRL Astria, I don't know what you mean, they're the same person. But one of the things that really impresses me about Astria is that she has a science career, got through law school, and still manages to be too big. The amount of discipline it takes to balance all that amazes and astounds me, so a tome of discipline seems appropriate. Thank you. It really was a lot of work. I may also just be a little insane, you know? I may also just be a little insane. Oh, this looks sick though. Look at that. Dude, these all look so cool. Mantra purification, focus aim, empowered strikes, monks. Wow. And it's an awesome game. Yeah, no, you're making, like, this is so in-depth and so fucking cool. And after that, we're finally making selections for our leader, not the faction, and starting with the origin. In Age of Wonders 4, your faction is led by a powerful magical entity. Oh, it's me. That's me, baby. Referred to in the lore as a godir, one of a variety of magical beings powerful enough to become gods. There are quite a variety of choices, including mortal champions of your race, dragons, giant kings, and literal Cthulhus. However, for Astria, I went with the classic for the series, one of the wizard kings. These are mages who are so unlearned and powerful, they're basically gods. Like, they create their new species to serve them. Powerful. That's insane. They're just like, this species isn't doing it for me. I need to customize a species to be my perfect servants. That's crazy. In the lore, they often act like the gods of Greek mythology, powerful but flawed beings who are people before my mouse is in the way. Before they are big G gods. As a librarian goddess, this is obviously the most apt choice. Yeah, it is, baby! That's so cool. We have a powerful wizard seeking dominion over a new realm. Wizard kings have access to unique combat spell enhancing hero skills. Cool. All conduits gain +2 mana, starting with 10 combat casting points and 10 world map casting points. Wizard kings start with a channeling ritual ability in combat, and they are wizard governors. And they look cool as shit. Look at that guy. Are there lady Wizard kings? Oh, the best part! The best part! The aesthetic part! You trusted me way more than Zeus. Fuck yeah, thank you. And Minnie, yes, perfect. Alright, next up is all the aesthetic choices for both the faction and Godir. Sadly, there are only so many options, so I had to just kind of wing it and pick whatever was close enough. Still, I think I did okay, if not great, in representing our gorgeous Oshi. You think I'm pretty? There wasn't really a good crown that matched my hairband thing, so I went with the awesome glowing crown thing because I thought it looked good. Oh! Wait, click. Dude, no, that looks fantastic. It almost looks like this one. My halo. I love it. Stellar choice. Because they look good. The dark hands aren't great, but they came bundled with a cool constellation skin pattern that I felt really nailed the whole Librarian of the Stars look. And this was just the closest I could come to my lovely dress. You also set the faction color and emblem here, and of course I went with the light purple and white. And with what I thought was a nice looking star and moon themed emblem. This is where you set your Godir's class, and you went with a pure caster because that seemed like what I would be that. Read me like a goddamn book. It's like you know me so well. Wait, I see the constellation skin now. Are you kidding me? That's insane. Dude, I wish I looked this cool. This is incredible. Oh, no. There we go. And look at all my bros. Oh my god. I like low-key want to get an art of me looking like that. It looks so cool. This game has an absurd level of customization. Dude, I am floored. Oh, wait, let's see. Can I grab that over? Yeah, we can see the banner here. That, dude, you color match perfectly. And Taylor, hi, I'm a lawyer now. You have to color for your legal forms now. And I will say, by technical definition, I'm not actually a lawyer yet. I have to still be sworn in before, you know, officials and all that jazz. But I have all my checks are checked off. I'm just a ceremony and a stamp away from being a real lawyer. Yeah, trouble us not with such petty details. Dude, yeah, but this is wait, god damn it, come here. There we go. But the color match is crazy. Did you like color drop the exact purple? I'm so impressed. It's my streaming billable hours. You just went by eye? No way. No way. Because what it doesn't match my hair color, but it matches, hold on. Wonder if you can see it. I think I need to, hold on. Oh my god, wait, ignore my floating wine glass. But it matches that purple. That purple? Because fun little design detail choice is that the purple on my outfit, the purple gradient, it's a warmer purple than the purple of my hair color, and we did that on purpose to make it stand out from each other, because we were like, oh, if it's all the same purple, it won't stand out and it won't look cool. But you see how it matches the warmer purple? You can't tell because of my hair, but it's literally the exact. Let me throw it over there. Let me throw it. It's the exact same shade. I'm in tears. It's perfect. It's perfect. There we go. And then there's this dress, which is just stars and shit. Oh, wait, I think I was there. Beautiful. There we go. If I wear that to court, you'll hire in a heartbeat. Stop. Overlord, thank you. Yeah, me and my artist, we went through a lot to make all the details of my designs perfect. Perfect. Alright. This is so fucking cool. Oh my god, yeah, look at all this customization you can do. That's crazy. Your Honor, my lawyer is on the screen and it's an anime woman. Yeah, I don't see any problem there. Alright, and last section is where you finalize your faction by naming everything and optionally writing up a little blurb. This is honestly one of the easier sections. Title Librarian Goddess named Astria, leading her scribes and went with the Celestial Library for the capital city name. Wrote up a quick bit for lore about me seeking adventure among the various worlds of the astral sea. Not anything impressive. I thought it was nice. Not anything impressive. Stop. This is so fucking cool. I love the gold on this. Is that just a lighting change or do I have a gold alt too? That's so cool. Oh yeah. Okay, I can't see the biography. Let me read this. Hail, Librarian Goddess Astria, Wizard King from the Beyond. Her arcane powers will shape the future of the scribes of the Celestial Library. And a librarian goddess born amongst the stars, the lovely and wise Lady Astria, tired of reading the stories of others and desired to take part in a tale of her own. To that end, she's gathered her faithful scribes to her to war for truth and justice in the worlds of the other Godir. This is so cool. Thank you so much. This is so special. Lighting change. Oh, amazing. I look so fucking cool, dog. And good night, Anakin. Thank you for stopping in tonight. Have a wonderful night. And Archie, hello. Thank you so much for fireworks. I missed you too. I hope you've been well. I hope you've been well. Congratulations on winning. I fucking won, bro. I won the game of bar. No, but Viking, truly, this is so special and this is so sweet, and I am so incredibly grateful for this. I really want to get an art in this outfit. I think it looks so fucking cool. You look so cool, man. But thank you. This, like, you're trying to be dismissive of it by saying it's not that impressive and not a lot of work. But this clearly had so much thought and care. And like, I don't know, you know my lore and you know me so well that I think it's beautiful. So thank you. I'm gonna cherish this forever. Thank you for the hydrate. And that inscribe. Thank you, Archie. I'm so glad you like it. No, I truly love it. Thank you so much. I'm trying not to get too emotional and cry. I worry if I cry, it will disrupt the stasis of my respiratory system. And I will die. Joking. No, but thank you so much. I truly think this is so sweet. And thank you also for being so patient with me. Oh, there's some fireworks. And getting around to reading it. It turned out great. I can see all the effort integrating. That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, this is incredible. I'm gonna save it for forever. I'm gonna save it for forever, ever. Fun. Astria celebrates my purple memes. I love your memes. They're so cute. Oh, Viking. Well, I don't even think I'm making enough of a big deal of it. I want to make more of a big deal of it. Just truly, I think it's so special. So thank you. From the bottom of my heart. From the bottom of my purple celestial heart. It sounds good, Archie. Go get unstinky. Go shower. And Lilac, that would be incredible if you did. And happy to hear you're getting out of the burnout. Dude, creative burnout is so real and it's so hard to get out of. Gosh, no, good luck, my friend. But get better first. you worry me. You worry me. I want you to be healthy and happy. Oh, and venti sounds good, but take your time and have fun with it. You got ham and cheese crepes and dessert crepes. Okay, share. Okay, share. Share, I guess. Burnout is such ass. It's the worst ever. Because, it's so, I don't know if you guys have felt this, but, I feel like creative burnout it makes me so irrationally angry because I sit there and I'm like, what do you mean? This thing I do for fun, I'm tired of it, but I'm not tired of it. I'm just burnt out on it, but I want to do it. But then I sit down to do it and my brain don't work and I get so mad at that because it's just like, what do you mean? I want to do it. But then you just can't. And you're just like, ah. God, it's so frustrating. And whenever I've had burnout, specifically creative burnout, because I've had professional and academic burnout, and that's fine because you're just whatever, it's just academics and my job. I can get burnout and I'll come over there. I'll get better eventually. But creative burnout is just so fucking frustrating because you're this is something I like doing. And I'm so mad that I just can't do it because my brain won't. Yeah, exactly. No, that's exactly it, Red. You sit there in front of your creative endeavor. You have all your things out and all you have to do is do. And you're just you don't. And you're just fuck. No, exactly, Alien, exactly. And then if you do it, and then you're just not happy with it because you're just you're I finally got the mental effort to do it, and then it just is awful. So why did I bother in the first place? No, I get it. Oh, rough neck. So yeah, the timing on that's not great. The fuck is academic burnout? No, trust. I've gotten very majorly burnt out with work and school before, but I feel with work and school, it hides the bias that a lawyer. But I hope you're having a great day. But yeah, I don't know. I feel with work and school, it's at least with work, the motivation of money will still get me out of bed to go do the thing. And with I feel with those things, it's at the end of the day, someone is telling you to do the thing. And you just have to do the thing. With creative adventures, it's me, myself, and I telling myself to do it. And when me, myself, and I isn't thrilled to be doing it, and then it's just I don't know. I feel they're different kinds of burnout, And Red, you also have such a good point. It's so funny because then it's my burnout my recovery from burnout is the exact same way. It's just one day you're just I'm gonna do it. And then you just bust it out. It's just you're this is great. I'm having fun. This is awesome. and then you hit burnout again a little later and you're just well. And Astria, what if instead of congratulating you every time you brought up the bar, we all in chat just simultaneously said pass? I mean, I won't complain if you do that. You just play Minecraft. I feel like when I am like deep in burnout, I'll just play Genshin, Minecraft, or I read a lot too when I get burnt out creatively. Astria alive. Guys, I can't believe I passed the bar. I'm so happy. And hi, Nate Senpai. I hope you've been well. Bro, I've been both well and unwell. I was really sick. I moved. I was still really sick. But I also passed the bar. So not much to complain about there. But I hope you've been well too. And I will say, even if I'm not writing, using this digital assistant to draft ideas and organize thoughts has been really helped since January. That's awesome. And gacha games make you burn out. Oh yeah, no, dude. When I play Genshin, when I'm burnt out, I'm not like playing it. Like I'm not progressing the story. I'm just running around the world. Like I don't know how soothing it is. Well, I don't know how to say how soothing it is to me to just like be in the world of Genshin and just like collecting my little plants and bugs. like when the burnout hits, you'll catch me 10 out of 10 times just like sitting in like Fontaine picking flowers. Like, am I playing any of the quests? Absolutely not. Am I in Genshin? Yes. Yeah, right. Or I'm farming. I strike you as one of those people that say they won't pass every test and get 92%. You know, I feel like I usually have like a better handle of how I perform academically, but I guess I was wrong. I guess I was wrong. Never been so happy to be proven wrong. Never been so happy. But also, can I brag a little bit? Can I brag a little bit? I'm gonna brag a little bit. The pass rate for the February bar was 30%. 30%. That means I was in the 30% that passed. Which means I did something right. Yeah, which is crazy. Yeah, I was a good statistic this time. Which means I was the good 30%. Yeah, I will say though, so California has one of the hardest bar exams in the United States. It's kind of a tie from what I've heard between like California and New York as being the hardest bars. But with California, it's offered in February and July, and the February bar always has a lower pass rate, primarily because most of the people who take the February bar are people who are retaking it after having failed the July bar. And just based off of stats and history, usually retakers don't have as high of a pass rate as first-time test takers. And so the February bar is always kind of skewed lower than the July bar. I actually I found a fun stats website if you want to look at the pass rates over the last couple years. But it's always skewed a little bit for the February bar. So it says, there was a 30% pass rate, but with first-time test takers who took it this February, first-time test takers still had a pass rate of like 45%, which I was in the good 45%, It means I did it, baby. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm starting to accept the fact that I did in fact pass, and that I think I'm really proud of that. God, funds, I know. It's so devastating to think about. And I'm so grateful I won't have to go through that. I'm a smart grandma. I'm good at remembering things. Yeah, it was 30% pass rate total, but first time test takers passed at about 45%. But yeah, so I don't know. I think I'm proud of myself because I did it. I passed. I just wish that, yeah, because in my core friend group, there were 5 of us who took the test, and 3 out of the 5 of us didn't pass. And so it's sad. I'm so sad that my other friends didn't make it, because I don't know, we were all planning on well, I wasn't, but they were planning on getting sworn in together. And I don't know, it's just it's just really hard being so happy for myself and my friend that did pass, and then also being so tender towards the friends who didn't, Congrats on being one of the 30%. Thank you. I'm gonna take that bragging right to my fucking grave. Yeah, I think so, Taylor. But, I love my friends, and what's also frustrating, I think I've explained this before, but for the bar, when you pass, you simply pass, but when you fail, you get a detailed breakdown of your scores and how you did. And I'm more pussy. It does smell purple in here. It smells very grape. And so I don't know how well I passed, and it's killing me. I would pay any amount of money to know my score. Any amount of money. I am dying to know. I want to know if I barely scraped by like I think I did, or if I absolutely smashed the shit out of that bar. But they don't tell you. And thank you for the lurk, Toki. But if you do fail, you get a detailed breakdown of your score, and you get your graded essays back. And gosh, one of my friends, she failed by 15 points, and it was just the most heartbreaking thing, because the passing score was 1390, I want to say, and she was so fucking close, and God, rough, man. Because, I don't know, I feel if I were gonna fail, I'd, want to fail by a lot. Because if I was that close, I would hate myself. That's literally, one multiple choice question, or, God. And I like generic, but I prefer to smash or just barely make it. I don't care because I passed, but I want to know. My curiosity is killing me. I want to know so bad. Hot dog. Oh, my bad. I need to know so bad. And I can't because we're all lawyers, but I want to bribe the bar association and be please tell me my score. Of course, I would prefer if I smashed it, but I don't, I didn't even think I was gonna pass in the first place, but, so I bet I barely squeezed by on, a point in a dream, I'm just curious, okay? Why do you think I've gone to school so many times? Because I need to know things. I need to know. I'm nosy and I'm curious. Now I'm ready to new game plus the bar. Absolutely not. You could not pay me to take that again. That was hell. I know, alien, I know. It's so rude. I don't really understand the thought process behind not telling us the scores because they obviously have them. Like, gimme. Like, gimme, please? Please? Like, gimme. Like, gimme. Oh well, I'll live, I suppose. I suppose. What's the total number of entrants this time? Oh shit! I closed the tab, but I sent a link earlier that had all the stats from the bar. But if you Google it, it comes up pretty quick. If you Google like California February bar 2026 pass rate, you get all sorts of stats. If I take the bar again and flip all the answers, then we know how many you got wrong to know the score. But hey, every bar is different though. Every bar is different. Otherwise, we'd get cheaters. Oh, Sabai, that's crushing. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. But you know what that means? You're so fucking close, and that means on the next time, you're gonna absolutely smash it. And what kind? Oh, it was like 3,800 plus. Nice. Yeah, the February one always has a much lower turnout than the July one. I think the July is like double or triple that. What kind of laureate do I want to be when I grow up? I want to do intellectual property. I want to do intellectual property. I want to take the science I know and smash it against law. I think it's really fun and it's really fucking cool. I really enjoy it. And it just like everything I've done in that field has just like scratched my brain in just such a perfect way. And I don't know, because like I love science. I love being a scientist and doing the science, and I think I would have had a very satisfactory career if I stayed in science, but I don't know. I was in a position in life where I could explore other things, and I decided to try law because it was always something I wanted to do. And I don't know, it's just like when you find the thing that you want to do, I don't know, it feels so good and it's so satisfying. And like anytime I've like genuinely done law in any capacity, it's just the thing that I want to do, and I don't, it scratches my brain. I'm so happy doing it, and I can't wait for it to be my full time. I'm just so excited to be here. And I love that I was able to find a version of law that I could take everything I knew as a scientist and still have it be relevant and apply it. And it's gonna be great. And Rock, thank you so much for the resub. Let's go. I don't know. Wow, I don't know if you saw this on Discord, but you got Vocaloid 6 and Miku V6. Bro, please share your whips. I'd love to hear as you go and progress. I know that software is kind of tricky to learn, but I can't wait to see what you do with it. That's so exciting, man. Good luck. And Lilac, you told yourself you'd get your license this month, and the personal deadline is coming up. You've not been driving. Well, I think you've been busy and you've been sick. So be kind to yourself, okay? You got this. Can we have a Miku cover of the cover? A cover of a cover? Oh my god, wait! Guys, speaking of Miku, I went on to the YouTube today, and you know what? Sight regaled my eyes upon clicking into YouTube. Magnet. Fucking the OG, like, the OG composer made, like, remade Magnet, like the original Magnet, like the gay anthem of all time. They remade Magnet, and they put it they put it on the internet. And it's so good. Let me here. Go listen to that. So if you're not as Miku brain rotted as me, Magnet by oh my gosh. So it's a composer named Minato, and Minato is a Japanese Miku composer who has made some absolute fucking bangers. Yeah, they remade the Miku Luka makeout song. Like, bro invented Vocaloid Yuri, you know? Like, like this song came out, I want to say, in like 2009 originally, and the way it absolutely changed my brain chemistry personally, like, y'all, like, even if you haven't heard of Magnet, like, you know of Magnet, like you've seen the Luka Miku with the fuck ass butterfly headphones. Yeah, it's so good, isn't it? Yeah, so this is a remake of their original song, but like with updated Miku and Luka voice packs, and so it's just kind of like a shinier version of the old song. And what kills me is like the art that went with this. They're in wedding outfits. wedding outfits. Yeah, here, I'll post the link again in case you want to go. Just go forth. But so anyway, yeah, this song originally came out, like, I want to say 2009. Don't quote me on that, but like that was like peak early Miku, and this was one of the first like really gay Miku songs. and like, I don't know, it changed the world. Like, I know I sound dramatic, but it changed the world. And Minato, out of fucking nowhere, was like, what if I just reinvented Yuri? You know, like, what if I reinvented Yuri? Because they created Yuri, you know, like, like they birthed Yuri when they posted Magnet originally. I know, Senpai, you're welcome. It's also so much more intense, like the visuals this time, because like when Magnet was first posted, you know, like things were still a little like, you know, you could be like gay, but you couldn't be like so gay, you know. And so the image that went with the original Magnet song, while pretty gay, was not as gay as what they posted here. And more pussy, thank you for the lurk. Have fun at work. You got oh, you're off work now and you gotta catch up on your sussy anime backlog. Well, have fun doing that, and thank you again for the congrats. Appreciate it so much. Tuning is so hard. Oh, dude, Rogue, that's what I was saying. Like, it's hard, but I believe in you. And exactly, Alien, like, I've talked about it so many times, but being into like Yuri these days is just like I used to be a man, starving, dehydrated, dying of thirst in the desert, and now I'm sitting in a banquet hall, feasting every day. And Kira, thank you for the hydrate. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your 2-song playlist tomorrow, Magnet and Magnet. Yeah, it's so funny because like the new Magnet, It's literally the exact same song, but like shinier, you know? It's just so. God, I've listened to it like 10 times already today. I screamed when I saw it. Yeah, no, it is fully the age of Yuri. We are feasting. Rise, my brothers and sisters. It is the age of Yuri. And rejoice. The day you decided if you couldn't just fuck and be crazy about Yuri was the day you became your true self. Fucking preach, man. Fucking preach. This song blasts you out of your boots. Dude, I remember listening to the OG Magnet and just like in secret being like, yeah, this is the truth I have been meant to live. Yeah, right, Fonz? Like, I had to go back and re-listen to the original because I was like, damn, this new version is a banger. Oh, I'm just so happy. And like, I love that they did it with like so little fanfare. Like, they really just like dropped this. And we're like, congrats, world. Yuri V2 is out. Yes, the tattoo song. I know exactly what song you mean. Oh god, yeah. I had the original magnet art everywhere. I had it saved on like every device. I had it as my background on so many things for so long. It's just I'm so sorry. It just, yeah, it was life-changing, game-changing. It changed the world. It truly changed the world. True Music Masters just drop shit with no fanfare. Yeah. They just come onto their social media and are like, I have a gift for you. I have a gift for you. Goodbye. Ooh, you're not sure what your gay awakening was. I feel like you figured it out at one point, but kept forgetting. Well, if you ever remember, I'd love to hear it. I love hearing people's stories like that. Oh my god, Alien, that's so fucking funny. Wait, let me see if I can find it. Miku, Nuka, Magnet. God, yeah, there it is. Changed my life. Changed my fucking life. Oh god, man, web file? Come on, bro. You suppose you just appreciate the artfulness of your stuff, plus you like women. Yeah, and it's woman with woman. What could be better? Woo! Yeah, do you know if you got rid of that bag or if it's just like lost to time? There we go. Check this out. This was the OG magnet art. This shit, like, so this is what I was saying. It's like, like, even if you don't actually know what magnet is, I would bet my bacon that you've probably seen this image or you've seen them in these outfits doing some fuckery, you know, whether it's a cosplay, whether it's an art, whether it's this itself. Ooh, what was my first anime crush? Oh, Sailor Mars. Bro, Sailor Mars. Like I like, even before I knew I was gay for Sailor Mars. New to you? Damn, okay. Maybe I'm just like too into it. I'm too deep into the Miku verse that I just assume everyone has seen it. Your first anime crush was probably Lena Inverse or any of the girls in that show. Solid fucking choice. I'm like trying to think, 'cause like Sailor Mars was like the anime girl I had a crush on growing up. But then I want to say when I was like older, it was probably Cece. But it was like, do I crush on Cece or do I want to be Cece? Because she's just so awesome. Cece from Code Geass, you know. God, what a babe. You need pictures? You found Callan hotter? I'll respect your choice, but politely disagree. Respect your choice, but politely disagree. Oh, Mira from Fairy Tale? Yes. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, Red. That's so true. Yeah, man, I sometimes forget that like I've been like so deep in like the anime manga culture that like all right, fine. I shall do ye the favor and I shall start googling things, downloading pictures and sharing them with you. I shall do the thing because I love you, because I care. Never say I didn't care. Never say I don't care. But then save. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. This is Cece from Code Geass. Wow, what a babe. Very clamp. Very clamp, if one would. Yes, clamp is big known for their long body proportions. One of my favorite things is okay, what I want you to do is, if you don't know Code Geass, I want you to go put this search into Google. I just want you to put that search into Google and just look at the results. Like, why are they so long? like, don't get me wrong, I love Code Geass and I love Clamp. But hot dog, their body proportions are so fucking insane. Like, I just have it open on the side and I can't stop laughing. Like, why are they so long? So Red, I would say it's a little bit of both. So Code Geass is by a studio known as Clamp, and their whole art style is just kind of like this. It, like, if you look up anything by Clamp, they just have very long people. So I think it's just like an artistic choice. Like, if you look up XXX Holic, Cardcaptor Sakura, I feel like with Cardcaptor Sakura is like, it's not as obvious because they're younger characters and so they're like smaller. Scary Link, let me click it. See, exactly. Like, why are they so long? But yeah, it's just, you've seen Cardcaptor. Yeah, because they're like younger, but any of the adults like in Clampverse are long. They're long people, man. Yeah, because they're like babies in Cardcaptor Sakura. But yeah, God, yeah, even the adults in Cardcaptor Sakura, they're still long. Yeah, if you look up, it's called XXX Holic. Look up that one. I think Code Geass is just like so egregiously long. Like they're just long people. But XXX Holic, they're pretty long too. Oh, and Tsubasa Chronicles. That was the other famous one they did. Sure. Yeah, no, it's just it looks like a corn site for drunk. It's not at all. Not at all. Oh my gosh, I love that series. I thought it was so fun. I actually haven't ever watched the anime though. I only read the manga. It is such a cool style. I think I feel like it translates better in the manga and looks a little silly as an anime, but yeah, no, the art style in the manga for XXXholic in particular, oh, tasty, delicious. It was so beautiful. Like the details. Oh, God. Okay, back then you could only watch anime alongside hentai. There was no helping it. No, it's so real. You go on those sketchy sites and you're just like, what is this one? Oh. Oh. No, Reddit was definitely a stylistic choice. Like it was just their artistic aesthetic. And like I said, I think it translates a little better in the manga. But the anime's not that bad. There's only a couple scenes in Code Geass in particular where you're just like, damn, there's some long ass people. Bible Black. Finally a good Christian anime. You know, it's so funny because Bible Black was actually one I watched without knowing anything about it. I just kind of like was scrolling and I saw it and I saw the thumbnail and I was like, oh, this looks fun. It looks like, you know, like edgy and cool. And I was like, oh. And proceeded to watch the entire thing. Yeah, no, it's so funny. Like I like miss browsing through like the sketchy anime sites and just like randomly finding shit to watch. Ye good old times. Ooh, chapter 40 Nikke is one of your favorite cliffhangers ever. Straight into the fight cinema. Chapter 41 was pretty wild, huh? Yeah, so I haven't finished 41. I think I'm like 3 or 4 dialogue bits away from finishing it. Yeah, I just like ran out of time today to finish it before stream. But yeah, not to like hard pivot into talking about Nikke, but can I talk about Nikke for a second? Also, this is a heavy spoiler for Nikke, but I really need to talk about this because I haven't talked about this yet and it's been bothering me so much. So if you don't want to hear heavy spoilers for chapter 41 of Nikke, cover your ears. Okay, bro. They took Commander Seed. I thought it was like a euphemism, but they straight up took his seed and threw it into the pit of goo, and I was like, damn, I know we've like joked about this Nikke, but like y'all. So they took the white Vapau. Stop. So for context to everyone who doesn't know what this is, long story short, our commander, our bro, Rappy dive in. So our commander, our bro, has these like he's like unique in his genetic code. He has some fun things going on with him, and everyone wants a piece of him, literally and figuratively. And like, some want a bite of him and some want to jump his guns, we'll say. And in the scene, he got kidnapped ish by the bad guys ish, and they're trying to make a special bad guy from scratch. And to do that, they had all the ingredients to make their like their queen. I'm trying to make this as like explain like I'm 5 as possible without going too much into details. And so in Kosri, hello, do you remember me? I think I do. It's been a while though, hasn't it? Yeah, an organic homegrown bad guy. And what they did is, so they had all the ingredients to make their homegrown bad guy, if you would. And when they kidnapped Commander, he was passed out, and they literally just took a needle, apparently, and sucked out some of his essence. And at first I was like, oh, like his blood, because that's where the Valp house is, and we get it. Like, and then they were like, no, not that. They went somewhere else, and oh my god. And it like actually happened. They took that out of Commander, and then threw that into the like bubbling pot of ingredients to make their homegrown bad guy. And the greatest part of it was they didn't need to do any of that. They straight up were like, yeah, we don't know what that'll do, but like since you're here, we might as well. I just was like crying. Because like you have to understand, like this is coming off of like some very serious things that had been happening, both in like the event stories of Goddess Fall and like what had actually just happened. No, exactly, like I was crying. Yeah, people were dying. Commander literally fell from great heights. His body was broken, twisted on the ground. And like, so how he got kidnapped is he fell off this thing. He was in shambles. The bad guys found him in shambles. Were like, oh, this is lucky. They took him back to their base and were like, what if we take this guy's seed and add it to the mix because he's here now? And I was just I was losing my shit. I was laughing so hard. Because like truly, and they took it with a needle. And it was so out of pocket too, because like one of the bad guys ish, the way she was explaining it, because like she kept like talking about it and was trying to like be App Store safe, right? And she was like, yeah, we stuck a needle in your organ and we took it out. And Commander was like, well, you did what now? And she was like, yeah, it was fine, but something did grow during the process. And I was just like, what the hell? Because it was just so utterly out of pocket. I was crying. And then it just like immediately went to serious again. And I know exactly, Overlord. And the bad guy who was explaining all this was just so like nonchalant about the entire thing. She was just like, yes, and so we took your seed and we added it to the ingredient list, and we'll see what happens. We don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll see. Toki in the Nikkei channel about the needle part. I have traumatized poor Toki so many times, I can't. Yeah, because I was like, why didn't they just take his blood like a normal fucking person? No, right? Because, like, is this new bad guy gonna be his technical child because it was made with his essence? Oh gosh. So and like if the child does like incorporate Commander's essence, that's gonna be so messy. It's gonna be so messy. Cause I have big thoughts about what's happening next, and don't you me funds. I'm gonna catch up soon. Yeah, and it's the 4 beasts. I have to say, the four beasts, I love them so much. Each one of them is just the most girl fail, but in the best way possible. And I just like each one of them is just so like they're so great. I think my favorites are Behemoth and Bahamut are kind of tied. Because Behemoth, like, she's just fabulous from day one. But Bahamut, God, is such a fucking girl fail. Like, I love her. I love her. And Fonts and Red, I'm looking forward to both of your guys' memes. I hope I can play more maybe tonight or tomorrow. Ziz is popular for being a cinnamon roll. I like Ziz. I think personally, and no one get offended by me saying this, I think she's a little too 2D of a character. Like, I want to see a little bit more pizzazz from her, you know? Like, yeah, she's a cinnamon roll and she's very sweet, and I like her, don't get me wrong, I really like her as a character, but like as of now she's kind of just that. And I don't know, we've seen plenty of that type in Nikkei so far. I want to see her go crazy. I know, Adele, I'm sorry. And I'm Mustang. Oh my god, I'm so happy to see you. Thank you so much for the 29 months. How did I miss you, Sheila? I'm sorry. I did ping in Discord, I think. Pardon me. I did ping in Discord. But you should be asleep, actually. It's late. And hi, Toki. Yes, that scene. Yes, that scene. Yeah, because I truly thought that they were just like, you know, alluding, you know, being like, aha, your essence, we took your blood. But then it was just like, nope, nope. I will not Mustang, but I am glad that you're here. You know what, Red? It's so funny you say that because I was genuinely wondering the exact same thing today as I was playing through 41. I was like, because I realized that they all had matching womb tattoos, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. And then I was like, were they born like that? Did they all like sit down one day and they were like, hey, we're the 4 Beastmen, we should get something that matches us? And then they decided to get matching womb tattoos? Did it like appear from continual exposure to the dark matter? I don't know. But yeah, no, I was like, interesting. I personally like the headcanon of them deciding to get them together. Because that truly tickles my fancy. How did they do tattoos on the surface? Who knows? But they did it. Maybe some good old stick and pokes. You got promoted? Congrats, Mustang! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. Amazing. That's huge news. big, huge news. Now Mustang 118. It's gonna be a pilgrim who's a tattoo artist. Maybe Nayuta? I feel like Nayuta would do it. Because Nayuta also has tattoos on her palm. Well, I guess one palm. Thursday makes 2 weeks. That's huge! Oh my gosh, how is it? Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying it? Have you seen how they make tattoos pre-tattoo guns? It's rough. Yeah, stick and poke. But like traditional style. Yeah, it's rough, man. Oh, Behemoth is your fave transformation because she is a beautiful dump truck than a badass bull. Yes. Yes, I love the art of Levy. Levy? Yeah, Levy sitting on it. She was so cute. I have so many screenshots from Nikkei. Behemoth is your wife, but Levy is a great character. No, all four of the beasts they're just such fabulous characters. I really like them all. You don't have to smell or hear the workplace idiot. Oh my gosh. So it's great. Dollar raise until you get the hang of it, then it's bumped to 20 an hour. Oh, let's fucking go. You realize you finally post this one meme now? Do it! Post it! I'll look at it live. Did you post it? Did you post it? Oh! Wait, Toki! I just saw the keychain with Doro. That's so sweet. Oh. Oh, here we go. Social smart, book smart, street smart, not smart. You know, I would agree with this meme. And no, Venti, I haven't actually. I really haven't had much time to play games the last 2 weeks because I've really just kind of like got home from work, used a little bit of energy to do a little unpacking, and then really I just would like have to lie down. And so I'm a little behind on things, but luckily they're not so time limited. The new event is, but Linnea's quest isn't, so that'll be fine. And Lilac sounds good. It was so wonderful to have you here tonight. Now go get some rest and get some sleep and feel better soon. Good night, good night. Any plans for future streams? No, dog. I need to figure it out. Cause like I wasn't even sure if I'd be able to stream this week, but I was finally feeling better on like Wednesday or so, and I was like, okay, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. But I don't know. I miss streaming a lot. So I'm not sure. I would love to stream again soon. So I probably will. Do I know what I'm gonna stream? No. I'd love to I would love to stream Nikkei soon, just because I've been so like Nikkei brained lately. I have been saving my anise and neon polls because I'm like, I would love to stream and do my polls, and I have my savings in game right now is so insane because I haven't done any of the like banner polls in like months maybe, but I've been grinding the campaign so much. I have so many gems, it's crazy. The final boss live. Thank you so much for the raid and welcome in, raiders. I hope you had a wonderful stream and thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I can't believe your luck on polls. You got a niece to 3-star and Neon to 2. Hell yeah. That's so exciting. Dude, yeah, that is crazy luck. I was also like, I low-key had it in my mind that I was like, maybe if I do my polls on stream, I'll get that crazy good streamer luck again. It's like, I had, I just remember the polls I had for, oh my god. What? Brain. Arcana. Schoolgirl Arcana. That was probably the most insane gacha luck I've like ever had in my life. I was like, maybe if I do it on stream again, I'll get that luck again. I did. I will be pulling for them whether I stream it or not, because, you know, it's them. It's our girls, you know? It's our girls, right? Sniffer. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. You worry for my future luck. 10 consecutive SSR pulls. Emma being my second wife is worrying. I know. But I gotta believe in RNGesus, you know. But I also, I was gonna say, can we do it tonight? Can we do it right now? But I don't think so. I don't think I have updated Nikkei on my computer in like forever. I don't think I've updated that forever. I did get Anissa's skin though. I haven't got a gacha skin in a while, and it was just so fucking pretty, and I knew I would regret not getting it, so I got her skin. You got Neon on the first free temple? Lucky. You haven't gotten gacha skins in a while, so you got both of them. Oh, Libario. Liberalio. Oh, single pole? Not even temple? Just single pole? Unreal. Speaking of Libby. I'm so curious to see how she ends up being a playable for us. Because, like, girl's kind of sketch. I don't trust her at all. And yet somehow she's on our side enough that she became a playable. We'll see. Oh, you pulled Neon from Mileage? Nice. Oh, now you know at least why she was in the Annie, though. She was in the chapters. Def. Yeah. But also, I'm just so confused by how she became a playable. It also raised an interesting question in my mind. I mean, it did when she first came out, but like, I wonder if any of the other heretics will become playables. I'd love to have the four beasts, you know. Kaffa. Speaking of our girls, you are at 30 wife prize. Absolutely insane. Is not enough? Well, I feel like when I finally got to her point in the story, I like understood how she became a playable. Whereas like with God, I cannot say her name today. Because like with Nihilister, it's like, you know, she was captured, she was in the Ark, went through the whole like not training, but like the rehabilitation in the rehabilitation center. Cool. Okay, get that. Well, it was like with Libby, she's just kind of a bad guy. And so I'm just curious to see what happens between us and her to make her be a playable. Like, I have a couple theories, but we'll see what happens. And so like what I'm questioning is like, if you know, if it's that easy to become a playable, then like because like with Nihilister, it always seemed like, you know, that was such a special thing that we had her as a heretic, as a playable, but it was like, you know, we had her there because she was captured, because she was in the rehabilitation center, blah blah blah. Whereas like with Libby, it's like she's just kind of there. So I'm like, if it's that easy, then maybe we could get the others. I also agree with that, Red, and you just can't think about it too much. You just can't think about it too much. She fell in love at first sight and joined the team. Can I become a playable? For you, baby. Anytime. Oh, well, see, I saw that too, Red. I think it was in one of the like dev discussions where they talked about getting rid of it. But like, they would have to offer an alternative way to get those characters, right? Like, they couldn't just like not allow future characters to have them, you know? Right? At least that's what I'm thinking. But I do also think that I need to end stream. I'm starting to get weary. And I don't really want to push it tonight and get more sick again. So, well, oh no, I'm okay, Venti. I'm just starting to get like tired, and so I'd rather end now than push it and feel bad later. You know? Gotta be. Ooh, Red, I absolutely do want it. Do let, like, now that I have time, send it whenever you're ready. Okika Rest, thank you. Oh, okay, dismiss. Oh my god, sorry, I didn't mean to pin that. Oh god, there we go. Why is life so hard? Any hints on when next stream will be? Really not sure, because I won't be able to stream Sunday, and I don't think I'll be able to do Monday, but I might aim for Tuesday. But no huge promises on that. But I'd love to stream a couple times next week for sure, because I want to play Nikkei, and I want to play Nikkei. I just want to play Nikkei. So yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'll post it. I'm hoping to have like a real schedule though next week. So I'll post that for Shizzle my nizzle soon. And a bit soon. Hashtag soon TM. But my waifu is still on, which is crazy. So let's go raid her. It is such a rare day that I get a raid Yuna. It's just so exciting. Because she usually ends before I end, and so I am excited to go raid her. But yeah, no, I am. I just saw it. I actually have that open off to the side, so thank you. I'll feed it soon. Thank you, Venti, for all the raid messages. Yeah, everyone grab a raid message. I'm gonna go say hi to Yuna. But yeah, thank you guys for being so patient when I was gone for so long, and I'm sorry that suddenly turned into like a month-long hiatus. I really did not want or expect that to happen. I was like, oh, you know, it's just a little sickness, it's just a little move, I'll be back soon. But then no. But I'm hoping to get back into like routine and you know, back to normal life, because I hate being taken out like that by my weak mortal form. And I'm still looking forward to hanging out with you guys soon and being more active in Discord and then streaming again next week. So I'll post a schedule soonish so we can have more streams next week. But for now, I love you so much. I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Good night.